Behold, this was the iniquity of Sodom. Pride, fullness of bread, and abundance of idleness within her and in her daughters. Neither did she strengthen the hand of the poor and needy. They were arrogant and committed abomination before me. Therefore I took them away as I saw good. Many consider the Bible to be a book filled with myths and tales. If this is you, I encourage you to watch the following with an open mind. A few miles away from the Dead Sea, it is still possible to find today the remains and ruins of the destroyed cities described in Genesis 19. Although the locals consider these remains to be sand dunes due to 3,500 years of rain erosion, archaeologists like Ron Wyatt and Jake Wilson have discovered evident man-made structures in the area in the 1990s. Formations such as ancient houses, gates, temples, statues can still be spotted in the area. These discoveries have led us to recognize these ruins as the ancient cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. Join us as we unveil the secrets behind these ruins. Sit back and enjoy the scenery. I'm taking you for a tour. The city is of a lighter color than the surrounding terrain, which makes it easy to spot it at a far distance. Because the city was destroyed by fire, the entire city is covered with this white ash and layers of petrified material. We can find countless swirly designs all around the city. This is what we call thermal ionization, when atoms attract and repel, forming this unusual swirly design. This occurs when the temperature goes above 6,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Due to the extreme temperature, we can find melted material on the side of the walls. So if you see, we even see a staircase behind the ziggurat. It hasn't been used for 3,500 years. I'm gonna use it again.
the size of an elephant. Maybe a statue that got totally destroyed also during the fire. Look at that. It's amazing. That was ancient streets all around here. Streets. Continue. Over there you see a cave, which was maybe an entrance. All around we can see the walls of the city that are quite high. You can clearly see an ancient wall. You can see the gypsum here. Yellowish color here. All this. It still remains of the sulfur, the brimstone that fell. Again another wall. That got burnt. Starting from here and going all the way till here, and we can see there's a 90 degrees angle, and then it's continuing straight. Again, it's been destroyed in the fire. You can see here like part of the wall have sulfur on it. Distinct sulfur.
At this time period, cities were built with limestone. Limestone in combination with sulfur at a high temperature leaves this very unique powder laying beneath the surface of the city.
There's this white snow everywhere, everywhere in the whole area. It's called calcium sulfate. It's created when heat goes over 250 degrees Celsius. It just leaves this ash that is calcium sulfate all over the place. So as you see here, we just found some sulfur. You can recognize it because it's this powder, yellow powder. There's some more here. Look at this one, guys. So this is a part of sulfur. Just take it out. You can see the yellow part. It smells. Look at that. Sulfur here. It's everywhere. Because the Bible said it rained sulfur. So you can still come here to the present day Gomorrah. You will still find this kind of sulfur. It's everywhere in the region because the Bible said it rained sulfur, brimstone, fire upon the whole land.
As opposed to regular sulfur, this pale white form of sulfur can only be found in the ruins of Sodom and Gomorrah. It cannot be found in any volcanic area or any mineral museum. Supporting the Genesis account, geothermal activity has never been recorded in the region, so these brimstones could not have come from a volcanic eruption.
As you can see, there's an arc shape structure here where you can see sulfur. You can see all that I'm walking on is just pure ash, like totally dehydrated. You can see there's some bits of sulfur. Try to zoom. Gonna burn them.
Brimstones are highly inflammable due to the fact they are made of pure sulfur. Inhaling the smoke from this burning sulfur will cause extreme irritation of the esophagus.
Brimstone, 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 and brimstone here. Like a little ball with a shell. Just one touch. I didn't even see the sulfur on my finger. Look at this blister. It was so hot, it was indescribable. Look at my hand. The biggest rocks I found here at this place, which was an ancient temple. This was the entrance, but you see everything melted. Everything melted. Look at the size of this thing. It's everywhere. Here, it's here. The geometric shape. Let's go on top of it. Looks amazing. So it's easy to walk because it's only ash. Only ash. You can see where the ceiling fell on itself. Look at that. It fell on itself. That's the center of the valley. Okay, so here you can see kind of a 90 degrees angle structure.
This structure has clearly been built on a man-made elevated platform. We can find what seems to be a 40 feet long sphinx just by a pyramid formation. In comparison with the pale landscape, we see numerous collections of burnt rocks. These rocks seem to be in specifically targeted areas of the cities. Sulfur everywhere again. Everywhere here. This is all sulfur, brimstones that took fire in contrary to those ones. You see? They have burnt brimstones. All of them. Underneath them you can see it's burnt. This black ash on all of them. As you see, the rocks are everywhere. This was the wrath of God. The wrath of God fell on this whole city and no one survived. Just as it was in the days of Lot. People were eating and drinking, buying and selling, planting and building. But the day Lot left Sodom, fire and sulfur rained down from heaven and destroyed them all. It will be just like this on the day the Son of Man is revealed. On that day, no one who is on the housetop with possessions inside should go down to get them. Likewise, no one in the field should go back for anything. Remember Lot's wife. Whoever tries to keep their life will lose it, and whoever loses their life will preserve it. I tell you, on that night, two people will be in one bed. One will be taken and the other left. Two women will be grinding grain together. One will be taken and the other left. Where, Lord? They asked. He replied, where there is a dead body, there the vultures will gather. As Abraham was pleading for the cities of the plain, God said he will not destroy them if there was 10 righteous souls within the cities. However, only Lot, his wife, and his 2 daughters were found righteous. He condemned the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah to destruction, reducing them to ashes as an example of what is coming on the ungodly. Jesus said, as it was in the days of Lot, so will it be when the Son of Man is revealed. Will you escape the coming judgment?
Abraham saw this place and saw it burn like a furnace.
Unfortunately, Even with such evidence before their eyes, some will prefer to ignore or will simply reject this reality of God's judgment. Jesus said, "If anyone has ears to hear, let him hear. And if anyone has eyes to see, let him see." Some pressing questions still remain. Why is this area not thoroughly investigated? Or why is this location not a marked tourist site? Although these questions may never be answered, I believe this vital information needs to be shared to the world.